Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Thursday on Genderqueer Chat. This week's topic is, does your gender factor into your future plans? Share some positive experiences in your life so far. So, does gender factor into my future plans? In a way, it does, and in a way, it doesn't. As I have said before and alluded to before, I am not in the best of health, so my future plans are primarily dictated by whatever happens with my health. So, in a way, I'm kind of like, I'll take functioning in whatever form it comes. But in another way, I do worry about gender, because if I were to live that, like, heteronormative, like, super, like, go out in the day and I'm female and then come home and I'm in, like, either a heterosexual or a lesbian relationship, and I'm just, like, doing that all day, every day, and, like, waking up and feeling shitty about myself and shitty about my life, that's not good either. So, it's gonna have an effect on, at the very least, the type of relationship I'm in. I don't want to be in a relationship with somebody who's, like, looking at me through, like, girl lens and girl filter, and the people in my life, I'm gonna choose to be around people who just treat me for who I am, genderqueer or not. So that is important to me. So in terms of future plans with relationships, it's gonna factor into the relationship that I'm in, and that's sort of a big part. The people you're in relationships with is kind of a big part of your life. The other thing, like, during the day, I might be a little bit more lenient with what I choose to do, because of the options that are going to be available for me in terms of what my functioning is going to allow. Like I said, like, I'll kind of take it in any form. So that is to be determined, but I don't think that gender is going to be the biggest factor in that. It'd be cool to do some kind of advocacy and that kind of thing at some point. I would love to be, like, I don't know if I'll ever be able to achieve this, but one day, far away, I would love to be, like, a counselor or something, sort of just like Matt said. And not just for gender reasons, but for, kids struggling with depression or struggling with, just life stuff. And not just kids, like, I say kids because I feel like when I was a teenager, I really could have used someone to, like, listen to me and understand me instead of just, like, but, I don't know. I would like to work with adults, actually, as well, but I don't know. That's, like, a pipe dream far in the future, maybe. One of those days, maybe I'll, if I end up doing that, end up dealing with gender in some way, but I don't know. I think that it will, I don't know, it will and it won't. I would love to do some kind of advocacy again at some point, but I sort of wonder if gender and gender issues is really at the forefront of what I would be involved in. I think there would be overlap, because I am pretty passionate, and this is gonna, don't ask why, but I'm really passionate about prostitutes and getting safety for prostitutes, and I know that there is a it's not, obviously, it's not as bad anymore as it used to be when, transgendered people were sort of forced into prostitution because they couldn't do anything else. But, if I end up working with that in some capacity, there may be some overlap with gender in there as well. So yeah, share some positive genderqueer experiences in your life so far. Positive genderqueer experiences are anyone who has ever known me and related to me just as a human being and without, like, the girl filter. Positive genderqueer experiences. One time I I held the elevator for someone and he was like, "Thanks, man." And I was like, yes. That was cool. Yeah, I can't really, anytime anyone has just talked to me as though I were a person and not a girl, I consider that to be a positive genderqueer experience. So, yeah. Anyway, that's it for this week. I will see you next week. Bye, guys.